Chapter 43, Runaway. I had made it as far as the 4-lane road outside our subdivision when Mom found me. She pulled up alongside me in the car and rolled down the window. "Amy Ann, come home," she said. "No," I said. "Where are you going to go?" "To Rebecca's house," I told her, even though I'd just thought of it and didn't know how to get there. All I really wanted to do was get as far away from my house as I could. A car honked at Mom for sitting in the right lane, and she drove ahead and pulled into the next driveway. She got out and was standing next to the car when I walked up. She and the car were blocking my way. "Your little sister is a mess," Mom said. "She thinks you're never coming back." "Good," I told her. "I'm not." "They didn't mean it, you know," Mom said. They were doing, either of them. They didn't ruin your papers on purpose. But they did. They ruined everything, and they never get in trouble for it. It's not fair. I could feel myself starting to cry again, and I hiccuped a sob. Mom bent down. "Come here," she said. She pulled me into her arms, and I cried into her shoulder. "I wish you hadn't stomped and yelled, but you're right. You do make lots of allowances for your sisters. Your dad and I appreciate it, but sometimes we forget and take it for granted. We're sorry, too." "I'm sorry I said I hate you," I told her. "I don't hate you." "I know, sweetheart, I know. Will you come home?" I sobbed again. I didn't want to give up, but I didn't really know where I was going to go or how I was going to live without my family and my home. Running away was so easy for Claudia and Jamie, but they were characters in a book, not real like me. I nodded into her shoulder. At home, Angelina and Alexis and the dogs practically knocked me down at the door. Angelina and Alexis threw their arms around me and hugged me tight. "I'm sorry I moved your box without asking," Alexis said. "I'm sorry I shredded your papers," Angelina said. It sounded like Dad had coached them on their apologies, but I still appreciated it. Dad hugged me too, and told me he was glad I had decided not to run away after all. "Can we print new forms for you?" Dad asked. "Your mom can run you by her office tonight if it will help. Were there something to do with the school board meeting tomorrow night?" "Yes," I said, still sniffling, "but it's too late." "We made new papers for you," Angelina said. She and Alexis handed me pieces of paper where they had drawn wobbly lines and filled them in with random words. Alexis's were full of ballet terms she had written out by herself. Angelina's were full of the names of My Little Pony characters Alexis had written in for her. I knew they were just trying to help, but it made me upset all over again. I was going to have to call Trey and tell him it was over. "If Mommy makes more, we can help you fill them out," Angelina said. "No, you don't understand," I said. There wasn't any way to explain to them that lists of ponies and ballet positions weren't going to help. "They have to be filled out at school, and even if Mom was able to copy 1,000 of them, we would need every kid at Shelbourne Elementary to fill one out tomorrow by the end of the day." I suddenly got goosebumps again, but the good kind. Like R.L. Stine goosebumps. That was it. That was the answer. "Could you," I asked Mom, "make lots of copies tonight? Make 1,000 copies?" "Well, yes," Mom said. "We can go right now." Angelina and Alexis started jumping up and down, sensing my excitement, and the dogs yipped happily. Okay, let me print one up from online and we can go," I said. "No, wait, I need to make a phone call first." I ran to the kitchen and called Trey to tell him what happened. "She shredded every single one of them?" Trey said. He forgot he was supposed to be quiet so his mom didn't hear him. "She shredded every single one of them?" he whispered. "But we need those for tomorrow's school board meeting. The 4 of us can't fill all those out again in time, and by next month it will be too late. There won't be any TV crews there next time. Nobody will care by then." "I know," I told him. "Which is why we're going to get everybody in the school to fill them back out for us." "How?" Trey asked. We could only fill those out when we were in the library. Even if we got library passes, we'd have to be in class the rest of the day. Which is why we're going to run away from school, I said, butterflies flittering in my stomach, like Claudia and Jamie in From the Mixed Up Files. Play hooky from school? Trey asked in an excited whisper. And go where? I laughed. Where I always run away to, I told him. The bathroom.